What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw for today was Pisces. So let's go ahead and get it started. Either way, everybody, happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well, and let's see what we got going on. Hey everybody, by the way. Hey Zia, what's going on? Sky, hey Gemini babe, what's happening? Sarah, what's going on? Eclipse, hey Rastafari, and how's everybody doing? So starting out here with the Pisces, what do we got showing up? What's coming in here for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Piscean, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got showing up here for the Pisces gang? Pisces, overall energy here for you is going to be the Knight of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the World in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you, Piscean, is going to be the Nine of Pentacles. So let's take a look here and see what's going on with you. Coming on into your next 24 hours, Piscean, we do have here the Knight of Swords in the reverse paired with the Queen of Pentacles. So kind of feels to me like in your next 24 hours, there could be some communication that's not going to be occurring. I do feel like there could be a lack of communication coming in, so you might be choosing not to talk to somebody and more so focus on you instead, because the Queen of Pentacles to me is like my big self-care card. So this might be the vibe of like, I want to talk to myself or be around myself rather than kind of communicate and be around other people is what I feel here for you. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you have here the World in reverse. Now, World in reverse here is a card that usually represents unfinished business, open cycles, things that have not yet been completed, but looking at the outcome here for you, being the Nine of Pentacles is that card that represents that you kind of want to be separated from all this stuff. Nine of Pentacles is the card of like, I want to be on my own. So Pisces, if you have unfinished business, I feel like you're kind of in the place where you're not wanting to finish the business at this moment in time. You're kind of just wanting to be alone or be isolated. You're not really interested right now in being around other people or being around whatever the situation is. So, you know, whether this is about, you know, having to deal with unfinished business between you and an ex-lover, between you and an ex-friend, between you and somebody that just had maybe problems or issues, you're just in the space where it's like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't think it's about you saying I don't want to deal with this ever. It's just I don't want to deal with this right now. Right now, I need time to kind of be alone and do my own thing, all right, rather than be around this specific individual. So I do feel for many of you, if there's some sort of unfinished business, it'll get handled, but it's not getting handled here in the next 24 hours. It's like, I kind of just want some space from this situation entirely, okay? All right, Pisces, that's what I got in store for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, all right? So we started out with the water signs, so we're going to go ahead and do water, earth, fire, air. Jumping on into the earth signs for today, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What's going on for the Capricorn gang? Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Death card. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Nine of Wands, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Hermit in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for the Capricorn. Coming into your next 24 hours, Knight of Wands in reverse all the way here to the Death card in the upright position. I could definitely say for Capricorns right now, there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. There's a situation here that is changing. I think that that's a definite for sure. When you look at the Death card does represent change and transformation. It also could be the card that just genuinely represents endings. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse showing up here, that's a card where you're stopping in your tracks, making sure that things are getting handled. So I definitely feel here for you, Capricorn. You are ending something with someone, or something is changing, or your dynamic is changing. For example, example, Capricorn, if it's not necessarily an ending between you and somebody else, let's say, for example, you had a connection with somebody. This might be going from a connection to simply just wanting to be friends, saying there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm not looking for love anymore with you, but we can remain friends if you wanted to. So I feel like the dynamic of a relationship role could definitely be changing, but it's changing on your terms. And if a dynamic of a relationship role is not changing for you, Capricorn, this could be an ending that you seem to want here coming into the next 24 hours. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the card that's telling me I got my reasons. You don't need to know my reasons, but I have my reasons, okay? And with the outcome here being the Hermit reversed here is a card right now that represents that you don't necessarily want to avoid what it is you've been feeling anymore for such a long time. You want to come out of the dark and be open and honest about what you want and what you desire, because Nine of Wands is usually a card that represents holding back what it is you feel. This time around, you don't want to do that. You want to be pretty blunt and to the point about how it is you're feeling. So Capricorn, if you want to end things with somebody, you're going to be blunt and honest here in the next 24 hours. If you're interested in, what's the word that I'm looking for? Instead of ending things, if you're interested in changing the dynamic of a relationship, you're going to be incredibly blunt and honest about it. You're going to be bluntest in the next 24 hours about it. And yeah, with that being said, it's like I can't hold back on how I feel anymore. I just genuinely want to express how I feel. So Capricorn, coming into your next 24, I think you've been feeling for a while of wanting to change things up with a certain relationship in your life. If it's not a relationship, it could be work, it could be anything. Something here you've been wanting to change up. And it's like, you know what? I got to go ahead and make sure I do it this time around. I got to be blunt about it. I got to make it happen. No longer can I continue to hold back on these changes or this ending that has to happen for you. So you're really going to be expressing your feelings here for sure. All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our earth, jumping on into the fire, baby. What do we got showing up here for the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang? What do we got going on for the Saggy? By the way, Sagittarius, I want to wish you all a happy birthday and a happy Sagittarian season. I hope it's been treating you well here so far. So what do we got coming on in here, please, for the birthday peeps? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. All right, Sagittarius, give me 1 second to get your cards together. Thank you. Sagittarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have the Four of Wands reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Page of Wands, and then looking at the outcome for you, Saggy, is going to be the Justice in the reverse position. So let's take a look here and see what's going on for you. First things first, Justice card here. This is Libra energy, so you could be connecting with a Libra potentially, but Four of Pentacles reversed here all the way to the Four of Wands in the reverse position. This kind of gives me the vibe right now that Four of Wands reversed, you're probably in an environment right now that doesn't feel all that put together. When I mention the word environment, this could be a friendship, your romantic relationships, your family. Something right now doesn't feel all that stable. There's a lack of stability here when the Four of Wands shows up in the reverse position. Now, with the Four of Pentacles reverse showing up as the overall energy, this is the energy of wanting to let go. So I feel that right now, considering that things seem pretty unstable or things seem pretty different in reference to a relationship or to an environment that was previously a lot stronger, I feel like what you're doing right now is you're trying to stop thinking about it here. You're trying to release it is what it looks like to me here, Sag. It's almost like I'm getting the vibration here of you're trying to make peace with the fact that some kind of environment's not the same. Maybe a certain friendship in your life just isn't the same. Maybe a certain relationship in your life isn't the same. And you're kind of like, you know what? It is what it is. I don't want to keep holding on to it, thinking about it constantly on a daily basis. I kind of just want to let it go and just make peace with the fact that this is how this situation is now, and that's fine. Totally get where you're coming from. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands here says, I think it's time right now for me to open up to new interests. Maybe look around on other environments or at other environments and see what could be suitable for me, If things have been weird and rocky in certain friendships, maybe open yourself up to meeting new friends or to hanging around people that maybe you never really, hung out with before and seeing if you can find some sort of closeness or bond there, So it's about kind of keeping your options open at this time and seeing what it is you could explore. You might find something so much better You never really know. Looking at the outcome here for you, Sagittarius, justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse here represents that right now things just feel off. They don't feel very balanced. Okay, so that's the main message for you. Something doesn't feel balanced in an environment in your life, whether that's in your relationships, a certain friend, a certain lover, maybe in your family. It's like, okay, if things feel off, I'm just going to make peace with it. I'm done allowing the feeling of things feeling off to bug me or bother me. It's like something changed and it is what it is. But let me keep my options open and see whatever else I can surround myself with that maybe would be more fun, more stable, more loving, more inviting. Let's just see what else is out there is pretty much the way that these cards are, or the way that these energies are pointing to. So no worries at all there, Sag. It happens, not every kind of environment stays the same forever. Sometimes things change. Sometimes things feel off and they feel different. And you know what? We're always constantly growing and evolving. We're bound to shift up our environment and what we surround ourselves with and who we surround ourselves with. And it's bound for those dynamics to change. So it's a part of life, and I feel like that's what's happening now, and wherever you end up shifting to is probably going to be so much better for you, okay? All right, Sagittarian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water, we did the earth, we did the fire. Jumping on in here to the air signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, everybody? Messages here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 98 peeps that are in the chat right now, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves, and I'm happy that you guys are out here, man. Thank you so much for your love and for your support. All right, Team Libra, we're going to get ourselves our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here for you for your next 24 hours. Libra, overall energy here is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we have the Sun in reverse. What you're dealing with, we do have here the Strength card. And then the outcome for you is going to be the Devil. Okay, interesting energies at bay. You could be connecting here possibly with as well a Capricorn or possibly a Leo, since these two energies are showing up here for you. So Libra, coming into your next 24 hours, Knight of Pentacles reversed here to the Sun in reverse. This is the time where you're deciding to say something's got to stop. Knight of Pentacles reverse is about putting something to a halt, and I feel like what you're putting to a halt here is being unhappy in a certain situation. You're ready here to kick something to the curb that's been making you unhappy, Libra, and I love that for you, okay? So I feel here for many of you, you're in this space right now where you need to kick something to the curb that's been making you incredibly unhappy. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, you're dealing with a Strength card. Strength card's about honing into all your strength here, Libra, to do everything you can to let go of this unhappiness. Looking at the outcome here being the Devil, Devil is a card that talks about being tied and bound to a situation, to a person, etc. So chances are, Libra, I get the gist that you were tied and bound to either a negative person or a negative situation. That's what the gist of it looks like, right? Maybe you were dealing with a toxic partner, a toxic friend, toxic family members, toxic work environment. There's something you were bound to, and it's like you've put up for it, or you've put up with it, excuse me, for so long, right? And coming into your next 24 hours, it's like, I can't put up with it anymore. I can't tolerate it anymore. This is going to be the time where enough is enough and things have to stop. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'm done keeping myself in an environment right now that's clearly making me unhappy. So with that being said, it's time to go ahead and tap into my strength and kick this devil to the curb. Okay? So that's what I see showing up here for you, Libra. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I'm happy to see that many of you are kicking this devil-like energy out to the curb because you guys deserve your own happiness. Okay? Never let anything in life that's low vibrational continue to be there. You always have the power to remove that stuff, right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the actually we finished up our first batch of signs already. It went by super quick. So jumping back on into our next batch of 4, we're going to go back into the water signs here, and we're going to have a look here at the Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Messages here for the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac signs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, everybody, how are ya? Happy Tuesday. Hope your day's been going well. And yeah, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got going on. I definitely feel an interesting vibe, Scorps. Not sure what it is. Overall energy here for you, we do have here the Page of Wands. Taking a look here at your current energy, Ace of Wands reversed, looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Wands reversed, and then the outcome for you, Ace of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, this is going to be an interesting reading. And the reason why I say that is because you're getting a spark back is immediately what's standing out to me, Scorpio. You're getting a spark back. You know, Page of Wands showing up here as the overall energy. That's the spark that I'm referencing. When I look at your current energy being the Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed is usually a card that represents that you're not in a space where you really are interested in anything. You're not in a space where you're interested in what can come of the future. You're not feeling passionate towards much, but that's all going to change here, I feel, coming into tomorrow, because Page of Wands is a card of like, okay, wait, there's a spark. There's something of interest that's here. Having a look at what you're dealing with, Six of Wands reversed, you kind of feel, Scorpio, that for a while, you haven't really been on a path where you've found anything that truly resonates with you. Maybe you feel like for a while you haven't found anything that truly resonates with you, or you haven't found anything successful. You might have felt like life was just a little stagnant, and what you were finding was definitely not of interest. But I feel like something here is going to show up for you in the next 24 hours that's going to be significant, that's going to be grabbing your attention for sure. And with the outcome here being the Ace of Cups, this is definitely something you could probably fall in love with, or this could be something that you can find a lot of fulfillment in overall. Keep in mind, this doesn't have to mean like, you know, in the next 24 hours, you're going to meet a lover or meet somebody who is interesting and you can possibly fall in love with that person. That can resonate to a few of you Scorpios, but this could also resonate with like your career. You know, you never thought you were going to find a career that seems interesting, but you found it and you're like, I can kind of see myself falling in love with this type of work. So you might have that jump into your life, that new spark come on in for you. So it could be about career, it could be about love, it could be a new kind of friend, it could be a new type of way of living, a new hobby, it could be a new journey for you. There's just something that's going to grab your attention and you're like, you know what, this could be a very fulfilling path. I want to explore this. I want to see where it could go. So I definitely feel a lot of exploration coming in here for Scorpios, especially if you've been in a pretty stagnant period of time. You know, like I mentioned, Ace of Wands reversed, and then the Six of Wands reversed. You've kind of felt like you haven't come across anything good or anything successful, but things are going to switch up here. Things are going to switch up here for you when something catches your eye or catches your glimpse here in the next 24 hours. So cool, Scorpio. I love that for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, and let me know whatever this thing is. Very good. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water, jumping back on into our earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's up, baby? Messages here for the Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? By the way, everybody, for the 148 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really, really means a lot. What do we got going on here for the Virgo gang? Virgo, what's going on with you, baby? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we do have the Justice card looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Two of Cups in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Temperance card. So Virgo, let's see what's going on here right now. We got here the Justice card, and then we also have here the Two of Swords for your overall energy to your current energy. So Two of Swords reversed is usually a card that represents a final decision being made. So I do think for some of you here, you're making a final decision. Justice card, you feel like it's the right decision to make. It's a decision that's just and correct. So looking at what you're dealing with here being the Two of Cups reversed, Two of Cups reversed usually could symbolize for some of you a breakup. It could symbolize a disconnect. So if it's not a breakup romantically, it could just be a genuine disconnect, whether you're disconnecting from a friend, from a person, from a certain way of thinking, from a certain way of living. You're disconnecting from something overall that you just don't really feel is meant to be in your life anymore at this moment in time. So you feel like it's the right decision here to pull out or to disconnect from someone or something. And with the outcome here being the Temperance, I mean, it proves to be true that disconnecting from whatever this is serving you well, because if your outcome here is the Temperance card here is about being very emotionally balanced. So Virgo, coming on into your next 24 hours, being able to cut something out, tap out, disconnect, pull out of something, in general, whether it be a person, place, or thing, it leaves you to feel very emotionally in tune and very happy and very balanced. You're like, this was the right choice to make. It felt just and right, okay? And always when things feel right, especially in your gut, when things feel right within your soul, you're always making the right decision. So never second guess or doubt yourself. Okay. So you're following what your intuition and what your gut here is really saying. And I think it's going to prove to be true. You know, without a person or a situation, whatever this is, yeah, you're feeling a heck of a lot better. So I do see disconnection happening here, but it is definitely working here to your benefit. All right, my beautiful Virgos, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the earth, we did the water, jumping on into the fire, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on for the Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aries, we're going to go ahead and gather ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got in store here for you? Aries, overall energy here is going to be the Hermit in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Nine of Cups in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we got the Ten of Wands. And then the outcome for you, Aries, is going to be the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's see what's in store here for you. So we start out here with the Hermit in reverse, okay? So Hermit reversed, it's a card that usually means you're coming back to something. And if I'm correct here too, like with the Nine of Cups in reverse as well, with this two paired together, like this feels to me like you're coming back into a place of unfulfillment. Okay, so I do see that showing up or being a theme in your next 24 hours. You know, you're starting to feel unfulfilled or unhappy or unpleased with something. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Ten of Wands here is a card for you that represents that this situation's burdening you. So something seems to be happening again because it feels repetitive, right? If you have a Hermit in reverse, chances are something's happened before and now it's happening all over again. So there's some situation you're not happy with. Maybe you're not happy with somebody's attitude, with somebody's actions. All right. And I think that because this is repetitive for you here, Aries, it's like, I can't keep doing this. I'm not going to get let down. You know, they let me down once, they let me down again. They're not going to get a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th freaking chance. Okay, I'm at that point in time where it's like I can't do it. So with the outcome here being the Queen of Swords here is about nipping the situation in the butt, cutting the cords, and keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. You know, Aries are very much so the types of people that are like, you get one chance. You know, if you fuck it up, it's very rare you get a second chance. But if you get a second chance and you fuck that up, there really, really, really is more than likely never going to be a third chance, you know? So I really feel here for most of you, it's like something happened again and it's like, I'm not going to put up with this, period. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I've been seeing cycles closing out for many zodiac signs left and right as we're getting ready to enter the new year shortly. So it happens, dude. It happens all the time. Most of the time we start seeing cycles end is right when we're about to get into January. So keep that in mind. You know, if you do notice it happening, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing because it leaves opportunity for new and better cycles to be born. All right, everybody. So we did the fire. So we did our water. We did the earth, we did the fire, jumping on into the air sign, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Gemini gang. What's going on, everybody? Messages here for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps. We're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Taking a look here at the overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Five of Wands. What it is you're dealing with, we got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Knight of Cups. So let's see what's going on here for the Gemini. So we have here the Queen of Cups to the Five of Wands. Interesting stuff. I think right now there's something bothering you for sure. There's something that's on your mind or there's something that's bothering you physically. If it's not a physical thing that's bothering you, it could be an emotional thing bothering you as well. But Queen of Cups coming in here, you're not really happy about something. Looking at what you're dealing with here being the Nine of Wands in reverse, yeah, I kind of get the feeling here, Gemini, like you're about to be truthful or honest. You're about to open up to somebody about how you feel. because you've been dealing with some internal conflict. You know, this could be the energy of like somebody might have said something to you, and when you started internalizing it, it might have made you upset, or it might have made you feel some type of way. I kind of feel like you're in an energy, Gemini, where somebody might have said something or did something to you, and now you're kind of in your head about it, and it's frustrating you or stressing you the fuck out. So you're pretty stressed here coming in the next 24 hours, and it's like, okay, I need to be able right now to talk about this, because if I don't talk about this and I keep on dealing with it and overthinking about this and, you know, internalizing it, I'm going to lose my mind, you know? So I feel like you guys don't want to lose your mind over here. You're like, okay, I got to talk about something. I got to talk about how I'm feeling. And I need a little bit more clarity to understand a situation. Maybe you need to understand, you know, what a person meant when they said something. Maybe you need to understand somebody's actions a little bit better just because you're a little stressed out. Okay. Or maybe somebody, you know, wanted you to do something that you didn't want to do, and then you kind of felt pressure to do it, and now you're stressed. This could be that energy where it's like, okay, I need to be honest that I don't want to do this thing, so I need to let them know how I feel about it. Okay. You know, it happens. Sometimes we get peer pressured into situations we don't want to be involved in, and then when we're involved in them, we stress ourselves out because we never wanted to do it in the first place. So that could be showing up here too. Nonetheless, though, here, Gemini, Knight of Cups showing up here for the outcome. Knight of Cups coming in here for you is going to be that card that says, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I communicate and that I open myself up to this person so they understand what it is I'm feeling, so that any issues can be resolved. And if there has been anything that I need a little bit more clarity or understanding on, by talking to them, I can get what they meant, you know, by their actions or by what it is they said. Okay. So of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but that's what I see showing up here for you. All right. All right, my Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading, y'all. Going on to the last and final batch now, and starting out with the water signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer. What's happening, baby? Messages here for Team Cancer, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, let's see what's going on for you, baby. Cancer, overall energy here is going to be the Two of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and then your outcome, Cancer, is going to be the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Glad the Seven of Swords is in reverse. That's definitely a good sign here for sure. So Cancer, let's decipher your reading here. Two of Wands all the way to the High Priestess in reverse. I think a main factor right now that some Cancerians might not be realizing is that this could represent that you're not paying close attention to your intuition, because, you know, High Priestess reversed is your intuition in general. The High Priestess card is your intuitive ability, and when it shows up in the reverse position, it could mean that you're not paying close attention to your gut or to what your intuition's telling you. So if you find yourself confused in the next 24 hours, listen in, tune in to what your gut is truly telling you. Listen to what your true feelings are revealing to you, because that's going to be the answer you need. At the end of the day, all answers anybody ever needs are already within ourselves. So do some soul searching, Cancer, moving into the next 24 hours. If you feel stuck right now between a rock and a hard place, Two of Wands, if you feel stuck in a situation in your life, if you feel stuck in general, you don't know what to do, listen to what you're truly feeling called to do. Listen to what you truly want to do that resonates and resides with you deep within, okay? Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups reversed right now could represent a situation that isn't all that positive. It could represent a situation in your life that isn't all that fulfilling. Maybe this is a relationship for some of you that you're not incredibly happy with, a work situation or scenario that you're not happy with, a friendship you're not happy with, or maybe this is your personal path that you're displeased with as well. So at the end of the day, if there is something here and you're confused on whether you should stay or you should go, Cancer, I think, truth be told, your intuition is probably telling you, get the heck out of Dodge, you know, get the heck out of this situation if it hasn't been good for you, right? But overall here for you, Cancer, whatever kind of situation you find yourself stuck in here, moving into the next 24 hours, if this is even resonating to you, okay, listen to what you truly feel is the right thing for you to do. The first thought that comes to mind, the first answer that resonates with you to the core of your soul, do that. okay? Because your intuition's trying to speak with you. And the more that you get caught up in the battle between your ego and your intuition, the more difficult it's going to be to see clearly what should be done about your situation. So looking at the outcome here being the Seven of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords reversed here, Cancer, with the outcome is saying, listen, don't get wrapped up right now into all this type of confusion. Just go with what your gut tells you and everything's going to work out a-okay. Now, if you go against your gut, then it's not going to work out as well and it's going to be a really stressful time. All right. So Cancers, just tune into your gut. That's it. For anybody who has a message like this that resonates with you, just tune into what your gut's telling you. Okay. It's going to give you the best likely outcome. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Marlene, baby, thank you so much for the 333 donation. Appreciate it so much. You said, Aunt, I truly appreciate you and love you. You're doing amazing. Thank you, my love. I appreciate and love the heck out of you too. Thank you for your donation. And of course, Marlene, thank you for your consistent support to the channel, dude. You're awesome. Really, really appreciate you. And thank you, by the way, also to everybody who's in here. I've been noticing recently that the daily readings, a lot more people have been coming out than usual. So I'm really, really happy about that. Thank you guys. Seriously. Appreciate all you tuning in. I hope you're having fun. And yeah, either way though, guys, without a further ado, let's go ahead and continue. We finished out all the water signs for today, jumping on into the earth signs. Let's have a look here at the bull gang, baby. What do we got showing up here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my bull gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy here is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. All right, you could be connecting here with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, Taurus, we have here the Chariot. And then looking at the outcome for you, Taurian, is going to be the Moon card. So let's see what's in store here for you. Now, we have two major arcana here showing up. So you could be connecting with a Cancerian. You also could be connecting, though, with a Piscean. All right, so Taurian, Seven of Pentacles here, Queen of Wands here. I think this is about getting your mojo back, getting your confidence back, okay? I feel for many of you, that's what's happening here. Oh, by the way, to answer a question real quick, Emily Rose asks, is this for sun sign only? Nope, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can literally watch any of your signs. You know, at the end of the day, all signs have the capacity to resonate with you. So if you want to watch your moon sign, your rising sign, your Mercury, watch what you guys like, you know? If it could definitely have the chance to resonate. So anyways, Taurus, getting back into your reading though, we do have here the Seven of Pentacles. We do have here the Queen of Wands. I kind of feel like you're getting your mojo back a little bit here. You know, Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents investment. Queen of Wands is a card that talks about self-confidence and empowering oneself. So you're taking the time out to continue to empower you. I feel like that's what you've been focused on. Getting back into your bad bitch energy, you know? Looking at what you're dealing with here being the Chariot. Chariot card here is concerning your future. It's all about forward movement. It's all about where you're going. So wherever you're going, Taurus, you know you're going to need confidence. Wherever you're going, Taurus, you know you're going to need to be within your power, is what's showing up in this reading today. You're like, I literally need to be in my power in order to get from point A to point B. Maybe this is about starting a business. You know, people who start businesses, they got to be confident in themselves. They got to be confident in their dream. They got to present themselves in a way in which they look successful. So if that's the case, you're getting ready for that role. Maybe this is in reference to, dating people, right? Or looking for love at this moment in time. It's like, well, I want to be confident in myself because I need to love myself first before I can love somebody else. So whatever the case might be here for you, Taurus, I'm hearing preparation. You're like preparing yourself to get back into your power, to step into your power so that you can get to a place in the future that you desire to be in. With the outcome here being the Moon card here is the card that represents emotions. And I feel like the reason the Moon's coming out too is because many Taurians are also realizing that you have to be mindful of your emotional state of being. So I feel like you're working on that too. You're working on making sure that you're very emotionally grounded and that you're in a space where you're taking care of yourself on an emotional level. If a person isn't taking care of themselves emotionally, they're going to eventually get to a point in time to where their emotions spiral out of control. If you can be a person who can be very mindful of what you're experiencing emotionally as much as possible and do the work that you need to do, you're going to be a person who's incredibly grounded and incredibly powerful. That's just simply what it is. So Taurus, I get the vibe of stepping back in your power. There's something happening here for your future. Like I said, maybe you're preparing to start a business, preparing to start dating again. Maybe you're preparing for a certain transformation in your life. And it's like, it's going to require me having to invest more into myself, having to love myself, having to step into my power, having to be confident in who I am in order to get the job done. So I feel like you're preparing for something and it's going to be pretty damn cool. All right. All right, Taurus. I like that for you, baby. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, to answer the question from Emily Rose, she had another question. She says, do I use tropical or sidereal? So I use tropical astrology, but you can literally watch sidereal. Vedic astrology, you guys can watch that too. So for example, if you resonate with Vedic astrology, you guys can watch your signs, your Vedic signs. It literally does not make a lick of a difference on my channel. So, you know, for example, in tropical, I am a Cancer sun. You know, in Vedic, I'm a Gemini sun. So I watch both sometimes. Sometimes I watch Gemini readings from other readers that I enjoy, and those have the capacity to resonate too. So yeah, you guys can watch with whatever you resonate with. If you want to watch your Vedic signs, do it. You want to watch your tropical, do it. All good. All right, baby. So we finished up all of the water. We did all the fire, and we finished up all the water. We did all the earth. Jumping on into the fire, we got to go ahead now and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. So let's see what's going on here for you. What do we got showing up here, please, for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo. You guys are coming through pretty quick, actually. Let's get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully all is well. Let's see what's going on with you. Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Six of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Star in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Six of Swords in reverse, and then the outcome for you, Leo, is going to be the Four of Wands. All right, Leo, interesting stuff. Let's see what's going on here for you. So we start out here with the Six of Cups in reverse, then we move here to the Star in reverse as well. It's like you're losing faith in the past that you've experienced, or you're losing faith in... Yeah, I kind of get that vibe, Leo. Let's talk about it. Let's have a chat. I kind of get the vibe, Leo, where it's like I'm losing faith in thinking that, you know, something's ever going to be better than my past. Like I'm losing faith in the hope that I'm going to find better than what I've already experienced. I feel that vibe for you. And that vibe sucks because I've been there. You know, I've been there so many times, especially like in love. Like I remember being like 17 years old and it's like I got my heart broken and I'm like, I'm never going to find anything better than this woman. And then I did. Right? So at the end of the day, you know, when we get caught up in our mind, you know, and we think to ourselves, shit, I miss the past. I miss what happened. I miss this situation. And I feel like nothing's ever going to be better than it. You don't see that better thing that's coming now because it hasn't manifested yet. But one day you're going to notice, oh shit, something better is in my life right now. And you're going to be like, holy fuck, like things do genuinely get better. And there is always better out there. It's going to make sense to you when you experience it, and you will. You know, so I'm just throwing that out there right now for Leos. It's like you might not feel that way. You might not think there's anything better out there for you or anything better that's potentially coming to you. But just because it isn't happening now doesn't mean it isn't happening at all in your future. You know, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Leo, you got here the Six of Swords reversed. It's like I don't feel like it's coming to me in my future. I don't feel like a better day is ahead. I don't feel like better futures, you know, a better future is ahead. I just feel like the past was simply the best and I'm never going to have anything better than what I had. And with the outcome here being the Four of Wands here is a card that represents comfortability. You know, it's a card here that represents stability as well. And I think the key here, Leo, that many of you are going to come to realize is that you were comfortable with your past. And now that it's gone, you've become very uncomfortable in your life. And I think that the more you start to be comfortable with the present moment and where you're at right now, and the more accepting you become of where you're at right now, the more your life is going to change, because then you'll start to notice that you're not clinging on to the past as much. And then you'll start to notice that, okay, this isn't so bad. So Leos, here's my best advice. Know already that better things are coming to you. They are. Better things are coming to you 110%. It may not happen right now in this very moment in time, but it will happen inevitably. All right, so if you're unhappy with your current circumstances, I get it. But do your best right now to try to be in the place where you can accept your current circumstances. And once you become accepting of your present moment, build your life in the way you desire to do so. Stop focusing on the past. You can never go back to it. So what better things can you create right now? What better can you do for yourself right now than in comparison to the past? And don't say there's nothing, because there's always something better. All right? So do what you can now. Really focus now on what you can do to grow and expand in your life. And I think you're going to see a lot of genuine change. And like I said, one of these days you're going to wake up and realize, oh my God, I found something so much better. You know, the past actually wasn't the best of the best. The best really had yet to come. All right, Leo, much love to you. I don't know if that's going to resonate with a lot of Leos out there, but of course, if it is your message, take it. If it's not your message, you know, absolutely no worries, okay? All right, Leos, much love to you. Thank you for tuning in. So we did all the fire signs, we did all the water signs and the earth signs. Going on to the last but not least zodiac sign for today's daily reading. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aquarius. All right, what do we got going on here for the Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy here for you is going to be the Empress in the reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a Libra for a few of you guys. Looking at your current energy, we got the Ten of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Four of Cups. And looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for Team Aqua. So Aquarius, setting foot into your next 24 hours. Empress in reverse here to the Ten of Wands upright. You kind of feel like there is a lot that's been piling up in life. Maybe you feel here that there's just been problem after problem, situation after situation. Everything feels like it's kind of piling up, right? And it's like, when the hell is all this going to change? Like, when am I going to grow out of this energy or outgrow all these problems that keep popping up over and over and over again? And looking at what you're dealing with here being the Four of Cups is like, I just want to ignore all these problems. Like, I'm tired of them, you know? I got 99 problems and I don't want to fucking deal with them, is what Aquarius is saying here at this moment in time. And looking at the outcome here for you being the Eight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands reversed here says, okay, well, fuck it. I'm ready to ignore them. I'm ready to let these problems go, because at the end of the day, it's not worth carrying all this weight. And I think you're right about that, Aquarius. I really do. I think you're right when you say it's not worth carrying all this weight. You know, a lot of the time people feel that they need to carry shit that isn't even their shit to carry. People bear burdens that aren't even theirs to bear. And I feel here for you, Aquarius, that of course there's some things that you need to confront and deal with and work with just like everybody else. But I feel like all the weight that's been put on your shoulders, a good amount of it, like 70% of it, isn't even your weight to carry. So if you're out here carrying the burdens of everybody else, where is everybody else helping you out with all that damn weight lifted on your shoulders? Where's everybody else helping you out with all that weight? So I think that this is the time to reflect to see what's worth carrying or what's worth carrying and what isn't. What burdens are worth carrying and what's worth letting go of. Really take some time to analyze in the next 24 hours what it is exactly that you're holding on to or what's burdening you. Really take some time to analyze all that shit, Aquarius, and come to the conclusion of what really is worth carrying and what's not. Because I think you're going to start to notice that the burdens you've been bearing are a heck of a lot more than other people's burdens than your own kind of burden that you need to carry going forward. You know, whether it's burdens your parents placed on you, burdens your relationship or romantic partner placed on you, burdens society placed on you. Those are shits you don't need to be carrying. You don't need to be carrying your mama and daddy's freaking burdens or society's burdens. Fuck society. I don't give a shit about society. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I do what I want. I do my own thing. I don't care how people judge me, view me, whatever. I don't care if I'm supposed to be like this or do this, that, and the fucking third. Do you. So for any of my Aquarian people that resonate with this right now, really take some time to analyze in the next 24 hours. I really think you're going to find a lot of the shit you're carrying isn't even your burdens to be bearing. And when you do know the shit that you're carrying that you do need to bear, deal with that shit on your own time, okay? All right, Aquarius. With that being said, though, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. That's what I do have in store here for you. Hopefully, it was a good message, though, that can help you guys out. And thank you for tuning in nonetheless. But with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if it resonates, please do let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. All you guys are super duper appreciated. Real quick, for everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much much for that. It helps out a lot more than you all know. So I really, really appreciate the generosity. Of course, for everybody who's in the chat right now, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be amazing. And I really appreciate you coming out. And if anybody here is new, of course, and you like this channel, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibe, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you into the soul family, okay? All right, everybody, though, with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Quick update. Today I uploaded the Libras and I uploaded the Virgos for December 2022. So if you're a Libra or a Virgo, check out your December monthly tarot reading. It's already uploaded on my channel. Coming up tomorrow will be Scorpio and Sagittarius. So Scorpio and Sagittarius, your monthly tarot reading for December 2022 will be uploaded and available on my channel. So definitely feel free to check that out tomorrow. It should be uploaded around 12:15 to 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, okay? All right, everybody, though, with that being said, y'all have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I love every single one of you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic and a happy Tuesday, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all, and peace.
Again.